Hi, I'm Tyler, and I am filling in for Stu. That was the intro. So Will asked me to fill in for Stu. So did Chris, actually. I'm more than happy to. So this week's theme is how to get/go on a date. I am an expert in this area, so I'll give you a few secrets to my success. Step 1, be hot. That's the best way to get numbers, because when you're hot, everyone's going to approach you, and then you get to pick which one you want to go on a date with. Or 2 or 3 or 4. Step 2, you choose where you're going. You pick what time, you pick what day, and you pick where. You need to be assertive. Put your foot down and tell that bitch what's up. Step 3, put out at the end of the date. Because he already paid for dinner, and you have to pay him back somehow. I mean, no one likes a tease. So if you're not going to at least bend over, drop to your knees and give him a... Okay, no, really. Here's my advice for going on dates. I'm not an expert. I haven't been on many. I've been on like 4 in my life. I don't do dates, so I'll do my best. I'm going to leave getting a date to the other 4 guys because I am not an expert at that. That's why I've only been on like 4 or 5 dates ever. My only advice for getting a date is don't be afraid to ask them on a date, because you can't expect everyone to approach you. They may be wanting you to approach them. They might be super shy. So you have to be able to get out there and do it. That can be their area. I will just give you guys a little advice on when you get a date, how to handle that. If you're picking the date, don't go to the movies. That is the one piece of advice I have for picking a date place. Because when you go to a movie, that's 2 hours of you sitting there, staring at a screen, not talking to the other person, not getting to know them at all. I really like coffee. Coffee is my fallback. You sit and talk. That's all there is to it. You just sit and you talk and you get to know the other person. So that way you know if you want to go on a second date with them. Just be yourself. Don't go in thinking you need to act a certain way to impress this person or to get them to like you better. Because then if they do want to go on a second date with you, they want to go on a second date with the person you're trying to be and not the person you actually are. Because then, a few dates down the road, when you start getting a little more comfortable with them and your actual personality starts coming through, if that's not what they were looking for, then they're just going to take a little trip to the bathroom and not come back to the table. Hopefully you guys found my advice helpful, even though I'm not an expert. And if you guys have any advice for me, let me know. Put them in the comments. Give me some advice on dates, because I could use it. God knows I could use it. Thank you guys so much for asking me to fill in. It was an honor. It was an honor. And of course, my personal channel, Twitter, all that, links in the sidebar. Deuces. Kick rocks.